Hi, guys. Welcome to the first episode of the Straw Hat Chat. Today on the show, we got
Nate, aka Usopp.
Adrian, aka Zoro.
Jose, aka Chopper.
all right, cool. And y'all already know me, Night Talk Luffy, aka Nick. So I got 3 questions for y'all. First question: what's your favorite arc in the whole show?
Damn.
My favorite arc would probably have to be from Impel Down all the way to Marine Ford, in my opinion, because one, I like that you get to learn a lot of the backstory for Luffy. You learn the backstory of his brother Ace, who his father was,
Yup.
the one, the
Yup.
only Gold D. Roger, and then not only that, it's the first introduction to one of the last few Straw Hats to join the crew, and then not
Jinbei.
only that, yeah, Jinbei. But to add to that, I just liked when Luffy jumped over that ice wall and landed in front of the 3 admirals.
Yeah,
Just,
no,
That was a
that seems
crazy
so
part.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I do have a negative for that, but I'm not gonna speak on it. It was a crazy moment though. Crazy.
But what's
moment.
the negative? What's the negative?
Did he do anything though?
What do you mean? Did he do anything? What?
I mean,
it doesn't
Gee.
matter what other pirate has,
That's true. That's true. It's
the
still crazy.
backbone
No
to
other
jump
pirate is
in
doing
front of
that.
them. At
Yeah,
that, like any
no
one of
other
them in the
pirate.
worst generation, nah,
Nope.
nah.
Exactly. No, so I give it that. It's just like, but at least for me, before I actually got to that episode, I was expecting him to like in the moment have some kind of like power up,
I did,
and like he actually does
I did.
He
something.
kind of did.
But that was
He
just my
kind of did.
bad
Though.
I mean,
expectation. But yeah,
he hit gear 2 in front of him, but like,
he did do the post. No, he did.
And he
but
showed his conquerors hockey too. That shit was sick. All in front of
Yeah.
the.
Oh
but
my god.
in
So
my
what
opinion, that
about you,
was
Adrian?
Hmm?
So what about you, Adrian, for your favorite arc?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Dressrosa.
Ooh, why Dressrosa?
Well, first of all, the whole turn into toys shit is so fucking. It's probably the most dark shit you see in One Piece so far, where
No,
you
it
just get
was.
forgotten.
It really was.
And Don Flamingo is probably one of the craziest villains, one of the most evil, and one of my favorites. So he
Speaking of Doflamingo, I'm gonna
definitely
put the link up
he
there.
made the whole
Um,
Dressrosa arc so good. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, he did. And what about
it's
you, Jose?
agreeable.
Favorite arc?
for me, I have to go with Mermaid Island actually.
Wait, which one?
What was it? Fishman Island. My bad.
Really?
Fishman Island.
Yeah.
That's a different.
That-
Why
Ooh.
Fishman Island?
Because that was post time skip. So that's the first time you see the Straw Hats after
Ooh,
their
Yeah.
power up that they get from 2 years of training. Like that was so
That's
crazy
fair.
to see.
That's valid. It's
It's
valid.
valid.
Also, you're like in the big, like in the first half of the show, you told fishermen are crazy, and they're able to take out like thousands of them so easy
Oh, yep.
at that point.
And just
And
being
when
able
Luffy
to get
put up
to
the Horty Jones and just
They
not
literally, they
only
literally took
that,
over Fishman Island without even trying. Like they weren't even trying to
what
do it, and they did it.
don't
yep.
forget, you also get to see the very actually get to see the very first what was it, the first destructive power, or the three
Ancient
destructive
weapons.
weapons, the 3 ancient weapons. You get to see the
Yep.
first ancient weapon.
No, that yeah. And Joy Boy's first reference. That was the first
Oh,
time in
that
the
is
whole show.
true.
Joy Boy
Oh,
did
was that
show up.
actually the first time?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
When they
Hmm.
got to the cliff. Yep.
So
Okay.
So
So they
no,
started off. Yeah, the post time skip started off crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
second question: dub or sub?
Sub what?
Sub. Yeah.
That's not even
I'd
a
say
question.
some, but I ain't gonna lie. It's very
What?
controversial, but I do watch some dub because just like I do it for when I'm cleaning, doing anything up, like go out clean my room or do something little. I'll throw some dub on, just like nothing important, like the important moments in it, just the stupid stuff, just like
Yeah, that makes
leading
sense.
up, everything like
I,
small leading up to the big important stuff. So it's the only times I really watch it, but I do watch
I
both.
don't know, bro. I've seen a lot of clips of dub, and I just cannot stand the voice. The Straw Hat ones,
You
they sound fine, but
you
everybody
have
else sounds
you have to
horrible.
watch it from the beginning to
Terrible.
understand. See, you have to watch it from the beginning to actually like understand what I'm saying. Because like you'll
Hmm.
like as the story progresses, you grow under like realizing, okay, that's Luffy. That's his voice, and he sounds okay. I'm not gonna say it doesn't sound just as good as Sub. I'm not gonna say that at all.
Oh,
But it doesn't. I can't downplay. There's some like crazy moments. And, like
There's some
it just,
funny scenes I've seen from the dub, bro.
There's
oh
one
yeah.
funny scene. There's one funny scene.
Goddamn
Yes, that's the one.
Oh man,
It's
I wish I
just-
had that on hand.
Luffy jumping at Zoro and Zoro screaming his lungs out.
Mhm.
That'd be one.
But
one
that's some prime shit though, bro. It's so.
Yeah, no, it is. It
I
really
know
is.
the rest of it's good though. I know the rest
so
of the dub
so
is pretty good.
it's hard to
It
hate
just
on
got to
dub
like
a lot.
1,000 episodes, right?
Say what?
It like just got to 1,000 episodes. Dub.
Yeah, it just hit 1,000.
Yeah.
So they're
That's
way
crazy.
behind. They're way behind.
See, I
They're
didn't
not
see
they're
as
too
soon as
bad behind.
see. All right, look. As soon as we got to Wano, or at least I got to Wano, it was like, all right, I can't even watch any of this in dub. It's got to be straight sub because Wano. I heard like just from everybody and all the hype I heard from Wano. It was just I couldn't hear it. Like, I just couldn't do sub.
Which makes sense. Which makes a lot of
It
sense.
was
So wait,
just
you switched from dub to sub during Wano?
yeah. I did. I couldn't. I didn't like even just like the small parts like when it was shown like their little bit like what they did since Luffy's arrival into Wano, like Frankie being a shipwright, Usopp being a like oil seller, or Zoro being a swordsman, and I forget who else was or uh why am I forgetting Robin being one of the ladies of the castle. So like that, even then, I couldn't. I just like I said, that would be a part I would watch in dub. But just hearing how good Wano was, I just didn't take the. I didn't want to take the chance.
So, how many episodes of dub would you say you've watched?
Honestly, I couldn't count. I've watched a fair share,
Could you
but
estimate?
probably
200
if I
plus,
like,
300.
it would be about an arc. You gotta think, One Piece is 1,000 episodes, an arc maybe 60.
100.
I'd say about maybe 60 episodes. I've watched it done.
Okay.
Relatively.
That sounds not bad.
No.
So the third question I got for y'all: what's your favorite One Piece collectible right now that you have? Starting with you, Adrian. Starting with Adrian. Because I know this man's about to pull out heat. He's about to pull out some heat, guys. Like, oh man, y'all thought my Doflamingo pop was my number one? Man, his pop that he's about to show better than everything I have. By far.
Yeah, I just started collecting, so I only got like 3 of them on me so far. So
you still got some good ones, bro. Don't underplay what you got.
no, I know. But it's nothing like you guys. Whew.
What's Adrian about to pull up? I'm okay.
Shanks signed Chase.
Damn.
Was that JSA or PSA certified?
PSA.
Ooh.
Oh, PSA 2? Like that's oh no, JSA. Hell yeah, man. That pop, man. Show that quote again one more time. Because what makes this one so crazy is you got the quote, the name, and then the scar on the name drawn from the dub voice actor. Like you could just tell he put in a lot of work into that. That's
so crazy.
That's a grill. That's if I've ever seen one, that's a grill. That's a legitimate grill.
That was nice.
But you now, Nate, what you got? I'm curious what you pick.
I think you already know what I got, but
I'd be torn between two pops. Ooh, what did you pick? Snake Man, yo. You cannot go wrong with that one. The Funko Shop exclusive. Yep.
That's sick, yeah. I love that one.
Mm-hmm. And he got that off your boy. So I had to hook him up a bit. I hit on 2 from Funko Shop. So
that's also the second reason why I love Dressrosa. Because of Snake Man.
Snake Man was so beautiful.
Snake Man was Whole Cake.
Yeah, what?
You mean
He's right.
He's right. Never mind.
That was against
category. Gear 4 was
Dressrosa. Yeah. Boundo, man. And you, Jose? I know you got some One Piece heat, bro.
I got a couple.
Nah, you got more than a couple, at least to my memory.
Okay, I had to pick this one just because it's kind of obvious. Hold up. How do I put my camera?
Because it's obvious. Hey, it ain't obvious to me.
I got you. Hold up.
Let's see.
Let me give him the solo view.
How come I didn't get the solo view? This one.
Oh, I should have gave you the solo view actually.
I got no love. No love. Oh,
Oh,
hate.
Give
I
it a
didn't think you
chopper.
were gonna pick Armor
Oh,
Chopper.
okay.
Nah, that
Okay.
makes
Okay.
complete sense for you, bro. This man Jose loves Chopper, yo.
See,
Like
I
that's
don't
his
have
He's
favorite.
a
I don't have
good
my
ass character,
Usopp
bro.
though.
He's a
I don't
good
have
ass
my
character.
Usopp, or else I would have picked
You
Usopp.
own the Usopp pop though. It's just
It's just
this
in
boy down here
Florida.
got it.
It does. Yeah. No,
Nah,
I said
yeah, I think
Florida, New
Adrian
York.
has it.
It's in New York. Yeah, it's in New
Yeah,
York.
I have it too, yeah.
And then y'all should know mine. Yeah, I had to pull this out. Once again, for the second time, I'll put the link to that
You
video
just gotta
up
flex. You
there.
just gotta flex.
Yeah, I just had to bring this out. But no, Adrian's is still better than this. Shanks Chase sign. Come on, that's not.
No, that changed.
I don't know. I think it rivals. It rivals.
It can rival.
Nah, Shanks is better, bro.
You can argue that, but come on, bro. It's Shanks. It's
Shanks is
Shanks.
definitely better.
It's the chase. It got the art on it, bro. But yo,
Don't you
Considering
gotta
you've already
sign
seen
Goku
him-
though? Not to
I
change
do.
subject, but like, don't you gotta
But
sign
this is
Goku?
what value wise, the Super Saiyan God Goku is number one. But
That's
like,
what I'm saying. But like,
me, I think my number two was the common Luffy signed. And if we're talking about value,
see,
but
if we're talking about which one I have, I think my favorite would have to probably not beside that I have on me would probably be my White. I love Whitebeard. Just
yeah, I thought you were gonna pick Whitebeard, to be honest, bro.
I was
That's why I'm
going
surprised you
to,
picked
but then
Whitebeard.
like I had to show
Whitebeard
you
probably
some love,
clean,
Straw Hat
bro.
Luffy or Night Talk Luffy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
The
real.
Straw Hat.
That's
Mm.
real. No, that's real.
Wipe
Okay.
out the box.
Gotta
though.
show the love. But yeah,
Oh, I
Pops.
forgot you took Whitebeard
Oh,
out the box, bro. Yup.
Yeah, I had to. I had to.
Where are you storing that box at, bro?
it just sounded like you threw it though.
It's thrown
Did he
away.
throw
Not
it?
gonna lie. Yeah, I threw it away.
Yeah, the way it
You threw it
sounded,
away?
it sounded like you threw it.
I had to, so I was
If
like,
you really
I
want to
don't need
get it
keep
in the box, you can. That's not too hard.
So you
So-
destroyed the
Yeah,
box.
I'm surprised how not like rare that one is. Anymore.
Yeah, right. You would think the Whitebeard common and chase would have been.
I thought it was gonna be like I thought it was gonna be hard as fuck to get, but nope.
Give it another
I-
year or so. I feel it. Then
No, yeah,
I'll-
no. Long term, yeah, it's definitely gonna go up. It's just right now because there's so many like out
Well,
right now.
that's think
People
about.
got
You're
them.
right though, but think about it. Think of how many people are gonna do what what he already did. Take it out
Yeah,
of the
no,
box,
that's true.
destroy the box, destroy the figure.
Damaging
How,
it.
like,
That's how it
think
goes.
of all the supplies is gonna go down. Because didn't they release a different? Or am I thinking about a different pop? They released a
For
different.
Whitebeard.
Yeah, they
Chase?
not the chase, but they released a different alter of the common.
No, it was just I have it right here actually. It was just these two.
So I know they did a re-release. Didn't they do a second drop of the Whitebeard?
Oh, it restocked. You know, it restocked a bunch of times. I might even be in stock on GameStop right now. I'm not gonna lie. I know I
It
said
also
that.
restocked it restocked a lot on Crunchyroll too, bro.
Oh, I forgot it was exclusive to Crunchyroll. I think
Mhm.
that's why it's so low too, because it's two distributors sending it out. So Crunchyroll and then GameStop, that's a lot of supply,
Crunchyroll came in clutch though.
Yeah, no, Crunchyroll.
okay.
You got
Don't
two
mind my
chases
pink cup.
from Crunchyroll, didn't you, bro?
Yeah, I did.
You have two chases
one
right
is-
now, or you sold the extra one?
No, I still have that chase.
Really? Damn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No, I say definitely hold it.
Sorry,
It's
bro.
be worth it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it just in case. It stayed the same price for a while, but
It's gonna be
Well,
like
it's gonna go up in price eventually.
It has to.
100%.
It's definitely gonna go up
You got to
in price.
consider when One Piece finishes, all these pops that have been released, everything's gonna shoot up. Like the
Oh,
finale, of One
definitely.
Piece
But
is gonna be
here's
so
the
insane,
thing though. That's gonna take it's at
finale-
least gonna take a year a year or so now. From
for
now.
what the end of One Piece or the
Yeah.
values of the pop? Oh,
No,
it's gonna be more
Yeah,
than
you
that.
know, One
and
Piece
One
is gonna
Piece.
be peak anime. That's gonna be the best moment in
Mhm.
anime history.
When it's done, when it's all said and done, nothing will rival it at all.
bro,
No.
I guarantee you we're gonna be like in our 30s when it's done, bro. When it's
I
done,
wouldn't
with
be
the anime.
surprised.
I hope.
fine with
I
that.
hope.
I wouldn't be
I'm
surprised.
fine
That'd be
with
insane.
No, let it go into our
Wait.
40s. Like, just let it keep going. I
Bro, I
could
wanna
watch
be 9
Luffy
years old.
save countries, save people, free people all day long forever. I could do that.
Right.
Oh,
I could watch it forever.
Bro,
We
when
should
you're
have,
90,
we should have no
Watch
answers
One Piece.
for so many questions, bro.
Mm.
Like I'm so confused. But whatever.
The list is pretty fat for the amount of mysteries.
what's one thing that you
we
really
have right
want to
now.
be revealed? What's one thing you really want to be revealed?
The
Like,
One
you wanna
Piece.
get like. That's obvious.
The one, I also want to
No.
find out more about Zunisha, that big elephant.
The Void
No,
It's
Century.
who
gotta
was?
be. Hmm?
I heard a theory that it was the Zunisha was once an ally of Joy Boy back when the old Joy Boy lived, and he was tried for his crimes against the world government and turned into a giant elephant to serve his crimes for however long, and that was his punishment.
Yo, why does that make complete sense?
Oh,
It does kind of.
okay, I can see
I
that
couldn't think of
actually.
any other explanation. But I'm sure Oda's good at throwing curveballs. So it can
Oh
seem
yeah.
obvious like that, and then it's something like totally different, but it still makes sense at the same time.
Well, don't forget he was an ally of Joy Boy. Like it was stated that he was an ally of Joy Boy back
Was
when
that
he was.
stated?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm almost certain. Yeah.
Ooh. The One Piece is so long, something like that is so significant, but it's like you tend to forget it if so much time passes.
Boy, that was just recent though. Because I
That
mean, at least
they
it
were
was hinted
allies?
at,
Was
at
that in the
least in
Wano
the
arc?
new episodes. Yeah. When Luffy turned into Joy Boy, right?
Right.
Zunisha, he said, "You're back. I've waited thousands of years." So that means, or hundreds of years, or
Oh,
whatever,
that's
however
definitely
long,
implied. Yep, that makes sense.
that he was alive and knew Joy Boy back then. So he's been waiting. So obviously he knew Joy Boy and he knew he was going to come back one day.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe Zunisha was at least a human, or some like maybe not
Definitely, I would
human,
say so.
or
Mhm.
might have been like what are the like the mink? No, they're not minks, are they?
The Minx, yeah. The Minx.
Yeah,
The minks. He might have been a minx at one point and just transformed into as he is now. You know what I mean? Because
I was gonna say,
Joy
how do you turn
Boy, the
someone?
minks, huh?
Imu, bro. Imu, bro. We don't know full powers of Imu, bro.
Well,
Imu's been around forever.
we don't know what every devil fruit power is out there. Like you think about it, we've seen some ridiculous devil fruit powers, especially in Wano. I mean, yeah, they
Oh
might have
yeah,
been
plenty.
altered ones, but they were still devil fruits. I mean, dude there
Yep.
was one that he was half crocodile. I think his body part, his
Oh, I think
half
I know who you're
body
talking
half
about.
was a crocodile, and dude was just
Yeah,
like on its
Oh,
head.
those are the smile fruit, smile fruits,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
yeah.
the
Small
smile
fruit.
fruits. Yeah, I mean, you got to think how many there's so many devil fruits out there, especially with the categories they're in. You know what I
The
mean?
the
That's
the
true.
smile fruit is such a raw deal because you can get like a sick power, but you get stuck with a fucking giraffe attached to your back.
Yeah,
It's like,
there's some bad ones out there for sure. But it's still like
Oh
it's
yeah.
still powerful, but like it's just some of the designs is like
But compared to an
that'd be
actual
tough.
dog food, is nothing. Compared to an actual
The
dog food,
what?
is nothing.
man,
The what?
No,
He
the
said real
smile
devil.
fruits compared.
Oh, the smile fruit. See, I
Yeah,
still want to
compared.
know what that devil fruit was back in Punk Hazard in the boat, right before the slime monster
Oh,
or whatever
that
that
I looked that
monster
up.
was.
I looked that up. I looked up what that fruit was. It's nothing crazy. It's the axolotl fruit.
I
It's like
figured. Um,
It's
wait,
the
it's
what?
some
what?
it's some the axolotl fruit.
The
It's like
axolotl?
look it up. It's just like a
is that
small little
confirmed?
thing with like yeah. I looked it up.
Oh shoot.
Was
That's
that
what that's.
confirmed by Oda though?
I have no idea, but that's the reason why that big slime things looked like a creature after that is because he ate that fruit and he looked like an axolotl.
See, I don't remember that part. I don't remember that part at all. I think we talked about that at one point in time, but I don't remember if we ever
I don't
confirmed. At least for me, confirmed that it ate that
I
devil fruit.
don't
That's why it turned like that.
I don't think so.
That it ate
What's an
it?
axolotl?
Yeah,
You don't know what that
What
is?
is it?
I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, it's like a little sea creature, but it just
It's
looks
like
really weird.
impossible to explain. Like,
yeah. Literally. I can't even tell you what it looks like, but it's, you've
how
seen
do
it
you even
before.
begin to describe that?
You've seen it before. You 100% seen it before.
Bro, there's a Pokemon like it, yo. Let me do this. Share screen.
I don't
This
know.
one. You should
That's
definitely
it.
know what
Yeah.
that is. As random as this
Yeah,
is to
but
bring on the
it
first episode.
didn't really look like that though.
Look it up. Look it up. Look at what he looked like in after he ate it, because he kind of looks like that. Not gonna lie.
Not really. It was just a face on a purple slime ball. That's all it
So
really
was that never
was.
explained? Was that never explained how that
No, I
devil
don't
fruit
think
shows
so.
up right there?
Nope.
What was the
It
name
just
of
showed
the
up
creature again?
Well, you got to think though.
axolotl.
It was probably
Axolotl.
a smile fruit.
wasn't the name of it, was it?
Oh no, the name of the what was it? It was like
Oh, this. No, it does. It does look like an axolotl.
Let me see.
Let's back up. How did it close?
Because like I
Screen.
don't remember that looked exactly like Luffy's.
I mean, I see what you mean when you say it looked like Luffy's devil fruit, but there's a lot of devil fruits that look similar, anyways. And obviously, it's not Luffy's devil fruit because Luffy's alive. But it definitely does look like it, so it makes sense now. I see it. I see it at least.
I do and I don't. Because like I
I
still.
just thought it was gonna be more like significant instead of just that.
No.
I thought it was gonna be something crazy that's
don't.
gonna be revealed.
It wasn't portrayed like that to me, at least. It just looked more like
It also
representation.
it also didn't kill anyone technically. It didn't kill anybody technically.
Yeah, just turn him to like a stone.
Yeah, and they can get. They told them that they can get them back if they get
Right,
there like
yeah,
an hour or whatever.
Right, but like still like without his foreshadowing, I still believe it has a bigger representation. Because why is he just gonna show a little small devil
Well, yeah,
fruit like that
that's
in
what
a
I was about to
boat?
say. The representation is showing how devil fruits essentially work because it
And
was explained later on that when a devil fruit user dies, the fruit appears somewhere else. So that was just to show you it actually happening. So you get
yeah,
that
and if
visual
Oh,
how it
okay.
works.
but here's the thing, and also,
Makes
why
sense.
didn't any of the other apples turn into a devil fruit like that, or like a small, or whatever it was?
It's
Because
random. It's random.
it's just one fruit, bro.
It's just
Yeah,
it's
why
random.
did the one fruit turn into a devil fruit that looked exactly like
Because it's just a
Luffy's?
random
When,
fruit, bro. Because
Yeah,
it's a random
but
fruit.
here's the
person.
thing. Here's the thing. They also cloned the exact same fruit from Kaido at the same place in Punk Hazard. They
that's
now. Why do you think
cloning.
Momonosuke? Yeah, exactly.
You saw the
I'm
devil fruit
a little bit
itself
lost.
turn into. You saw the apple itself turn into a devil fruit.
Yeah, it
So
was
it's
a real
not
apple.
nothing. Yeah, it was a real apple just turning into a devil fruit. There's no
Yeah,
science behind
it
it.
didn't have anything to
How
do
do
with
how
knowledge.
and then we don't know how they cloned it. We don't know how they turned it into that Kaido's devil fruit.
Well, no, it's two different things. That's a man-made devil fruit, and the one that they showed was a real devil fruit. That's just because the devil fruit user somewhere else died, and then it appeared somewhere else, allowing somebody else to take on that power. So it's two different instances of devil fruits.
Did Momonosuke technically just eat like the perfect smile fruit?
Yes.
Since it was
Yes.
made to be
Yes.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
The one and it was
He
just had to be the
lucked
same
out
as
beyond
Kaido.
belief with that.
Oh
The
my god.
one flaw was the color. That is the one flaw in it.
Yeah. Yeah, Vegapunk. Yeah.
He
I
looks
mean,
sick
honestly,
though. He looks
I
insane.
I was
mean,
about to say,
look at Caesar. I think Caesar did have a play in it though, because he did work alongside, and Caesar was
Oh, he did.
most of Caesar
He
was
did.
pink. He had pink mist. Or was that purple?
I
I
think
can't
it was
It's
purple.
purple.
It was
Oh,
purple.
never mind.
I looked it up. Momonosuke's name, Momo means pink, so it just makes sense.
Oh, well, there you go.
It
That's
means
Oda
what?
doing Oda things.
Like,
That Momo means pink. But yeah,
I want to
so
know. Go on.
I want to take it to something a little bit different. So we know that the live action is on the way from today of recording 7 days from now. What are you guys' thoughts right now on the live action? Good or bad? I want raw takes only.
I say from the what comes up from the trailer, I kind of look forward to what's coming out. Hopefully, the CGI isn't as bad as I think it looks. I'm probably the only one, but it looks not as good as I was expecting, I
Right.
guess. But it's kind of hard to do a One Piece like straight up like the same as the animation, so
Right.
I can just let it go.
And
But
what
I say
parts are
though,
you referring to in terms of CGI?
like when he does his gum pistol, which is
See, I can see
or his
that.
whip.
That one part was
The whip
That one
the
looked
whip's
alright.
even worse. The whip
That
doesn't
one
look
looked alright.
really good either.
really, you didn't think when he hit Captain Morgan? They show him in the behind the scenes actually smacking Captain Morgan in the face. Have you seen that clip or no?
No, I
I
have
only
not.
watched one
Whoa.
trailer.
It looks good. So I can see why
See,
you would say that with what the trailer shows, but when they show it in the behind the scenes, the actual clip of him getting smacked, it's pretty good. So I think it will deliver for you. But what do you think, Nick?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm still iffy on it because one,
Right?
I don't think the voices match up as much. Like I don't know. I'm very iffy on it because I don't think that there's not really any live adaptation to an anime that has been done well. So
That is
None,
true.
none.
to really think about it, will One Piece be able to actually pull it off? I mean, I know Oda is an amazing, manga artist, animation, and everything to that. But it's just, will he be able to pull it off like others thought they could? I mean, there's plenty of evidence that plenty have tried, but just couldn't pull it off. I mean,
Mhm.
I have hope because I seen there's a scene I seen where Luffy pulls his cheek out and it looked good, which I don't understand how they can't do good CGI, especially with the old cartoons and old movies with the CGI. I mean, they had great CGI
Lord
back
of
in the
the
day.
Rings. I'll throw that
And
out there.
yeah, like anything, you can just throw anything out there from like the early 2000s, and they had phenomenal CGI, but it just
Except for
when it
Shark
comes
Boy
to
Lava Girl. Just saying.
There's
Classic.
not one. There's
Classic.
not one good anime live action
Nope.
movie.
there's
Not one, bro. So if
there's
this
not
one
so
comes out as really good, then this could be the first ever.
I
I'm
think
hoping
it,
it
this
comes
is
it
out
the only
good.
one with a chance.
Yeah.
Compared to
which
the rest,
yeah,
it's the only
Honestly.
one with a good chance. Everything else, zero.
I have high hopes. I just, especially with the way the Mary looks, I don't know.
The Mary ass. Mary
Yeah, the
ass.
Mary does look really
You see, I'm not gonna lie.
just.
I would have agreed with you maybe a month ago. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of grew on me a bit because
It
like
Wait,
looks
grew
too
on you.
small.
you,
How?
you gotta have the expectation that everything is not gonna be like exactly the same from anime to animation. So something as
That's
simple as a
Yeah,
ship
but
obvious.
is gonna change.
the
Also, from
Listen,
well,
a
that's
building it
true.
standpoint, it's like it's not as
So
simple as just okay, direct
at,
copy. They got to be able to make it work within a given time frame. So that's
at
the
the
fact that
same
I just want to throw out there.
at the same time with the Mary, you do got to remember they did state the Mary was a small, like it was known the Mary was a small ship. So honestly,
Oh
that kind of
yeah,
is a
oh
rebuttal.
yeah.
So like Mary was one of these smaller ships, but still got everything done. So it's just it looks
They
too
probably
plastic.
they
It's so
probably never
funny
gonna
because
get
like
to it, but I
eh,
want to see the Sunny live action.
Oh boy,
That,
that's
See,
gonna be a tough one.
that'll be the,
I didn't even
I
think
so,
about
but,
that.
like I said, every ship in this show is so big compared to like the Sunny and Going Merry. Like
Right.
even when they got to the Sunny, which is bigger, supposed to be bigger than Going Merry, they're still the smallest ship every time. But so it's like such a creative design for me. It's perfect for Straw Hats, honestly.
right.
yeah,
I
because
mean,
there's more
they
crew.
do only do really. I think Luffy said he only needed what 10 or 9 members at the beginning of the show.
10.
So
He said he wanted a crew of 10.
yeah, they don't need a huge ship. It's just I don't. I'm so iffy on how they're gonna adapt the show in such a small time frame.
Throw that up there. This is how it looks with the actual Jolly Roger on it, though. If that sways your opinion in any way. Without the Jolly Roger on it, it looks kind of mid. So I can really see why y'all say it's mid. But when it has the Jolly Roger on it, I don't know. I think it hits a little bit harder. Well, what do you guys think?
I don't know. It's just
I
Nah,
it's,
I
mean, I
still don't
just don't
like
like
it,
the way.
honestly. I still
I
don't
don't
like
like the
it.
figurehead. I don't like the way the figurehead looks. It
That's
looks,
fair. That's fair. I can't be mad at that.
and that's a big part of the ship. Like that's an important part of the ship that makes it the Golden Mary.
Hmm.
right. I just it doesn't look like the Going Merry, bro.
See, but that curve that you see right here, if you can see my mouse, is actually on the Going to Mary. So I mean,
The white
for the
rim.
most part, it's there. Just visually, it pops out and just appears like a variation of the Mary.
It's an eyesore, honestly.
Also, not gonna lie, another point about the show that I kind of don't like, but they can probably improve it later on. It's just and not gonna lie, from the trailer, the show looks really dark, like in terms of like color. And I
Really?
don't like,
I would
yeah.
have thought the opposite. Have you
And
watched all the trailers? Because I
I
believe there's
watched the
2 right
first
now, and
two.
then the behind the scenes.
I watched all the
I
trailers that they've come out with. I have not seen the behind the scenes stuff, but from what I've seen,
Mm,
everything looks really like gritty and like dark, and that's just not One Piece.
that's the take. What do you think about that, Adrian?
Um, I think it looks fine, honestly. It's when it's
Color
like
wise,
out in the sun, it looks pretty how much you expected to like. I think
Mhm.
some scenes have a little orange tint, but I guess that was just like trying to
A
say
little
like
bit.
late afternoon or whatever. We don't
Yeah.
know what the scene is at or whatever, but
That's
I think it looks good.
And
See,
you,
I'm
Nick?
excited to see. I don't know. I mean, One Piece isn't a very. I mean, it is colorful, but really not in the beginning at all. It's not too colorful. It's kind of
I think
dull.
that'd be more due to animation with it being, in 1999. So I think that would
Right.
have
So
a part to do with it.
I don't think that. So I think they're trying to stick more or less towards, what everybody wants, a more
Mhm.
accurate, more to the anime and the animation to an adaptation. But my hope is, I hope they don't make it to look like a play. Like, you know what I mean? Like the changing of scenery. Like it's
Mm,
just
right. I think that's something I wouldn't expect. So I
like
think you'll be satisfied with it not being that.
I hope not. Like it just I hope it actually like looks real. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Right.
There's
it
one thing
actually
that's gonna.
plays out.
I mean, if you look
There's
at
one thing that's
Arlong,
gonna.
I mean,
Oh, he's ass. He looks terrible.
How long is?
Who?
He
Probably
looks
the worst. He's
terrible.
Arlong?
probably the
Arlong,
worst
man.
thing about the show. He's probably
Yeah,
the worst looking
yeah.
thing, honestly.
I'm
Name
pretty
one
excited for it,
character
but
that looks just as bad as.
I'm gonna say his fight scene better be crazy if he's gonna look like that. No,
I agree. But somebody worse than
No, they
Arlong, it's not many. You mean like
no.
in live action anime as a whole,
Yeah,
or ooh,
name one that you feel is just as bad. Because they did so bad with Arlong that dude, you couldn't have
man?
casted somebody that obviously the actor of Luffy isn't that tall. Go get somebody like a giant, like they did in what was it, not Lord of the Rings.
Probably Lord of the Rings. It's not that
No,
hard to make somebody tall.
oh yeah, like Lord of the Rings, they had taller people, but what was the one? Game of the Thrones. You know how they had the mountain, or I think
Game of
I'm
Thrones.
talking about. Yeah, the dude that's called he calls himself. They call him the Mountain. Dude's huge compared to everybody. He's a
Oh, the mountain.
monster.
Yes, bro.
Oh
No,
yeah,
that's
you would.
that's
He's
really
a
good.
he's a
Yeah.
beast. You tell him you couldn't
Mhm.
get someone like that
Mhm.
to play Arlong, bro.
Yeah.
Cast me. I'm
Yeah.
big and lanky.
But you know who's worse than Arlong though? And I really hate that I'm even gonna bring this up. Dragon
Huh.
Ball Evolution.
okay,
King
that movie was
Piccolo.
bad.
No,
That might
yeah.
be the only one that's like definitively worse than Arlong.
That
I looked at the
he looks
picture
like
and it refreshed my
he
mind.
looks like those shapeshifters in Marvel, bro. I forgot what they're called.
Oh, the scrolls.
The
Oh my
scroll.
No,
god!
Oh my
Like
He
god.
looks like a
he
scroll,
looks
bro. Honestly.
oh,
he looks like a
I'm not even gonna look it up
costume
and put
your
it up.
mom
It's
would
that bad.
make for you back in kindergarten.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
Yeah.
it's like a Halloween kindergarten costume. That's all it is.
Oh.
Swear. Like one of those ones you can go get from what's that Halloween store? Spirit.
Spirit
Spirit
Halloween.
Halloween.
So yeah, Spirit Halloween,
Mhm.
bro. It literally looks like they went to Spirit Halloween. It's like, oh yeah, Piccolo, this is you,
Close enough.
and just
It's a
painted
little
him
bit,
on
a
the
little
fucking.
bit of King Piccolo.
Honestly, that whole movie was a mess, bro. That
Yeah,
whole
You know
movie
who?
was
You know what was
terrible.
worse than King Piccolo? You know what was worse than King Piccolo?
Oh,
Hmm.
The what was it? What was what was the name of it? It's been so long. The Great Ape. The Great Ape. The Great Ape. That was terrible for the movie.
in live action, that
Yeah,
was
live
so
It
action.
cool.
Yeah.
That was
was.
wait, that showed up? Wait,
Yes.
really?
And you know how big he was? He was as big as King Piccolo. He was human
Wow.
sized.
What? Wow. I'm not even gonna look. I don't even want to see that. I don't even want to see that. I
Dude,
don't
look
want
it
I
to
up.
kind
watch
of
Look it
that.
up.
forgot.
Look it up. Look it up.
I
Look it
kind
up.
of
Look it up.
forgot
It's
about
so
that,
funny.
man.
It's funny.
It
Look
Oh
it
is
up.
the
Look it up.
worst way. It is so
I'm gonna be
bad.
Come
so
on.
It is so
mad.
bad.
I'm gonna be so
Put it up
mad.
on the screen. Come on, bro. It's funny.
How did they
I
fuck that
can't
up,
stand.
bro?
I
Dude,
can't
it's
stand it.
just they get too greedy. That's why I'm like scared. I'm not as scared, but I'm kind of scared for the
I
live
saw it for a
action One
millisecond,
Piece.
but oh man, that 2 seconds that I just saw was pretty bad.
It's terrifying.
No, wait, is
It's
this
so
it?
bad.
What the hell? What
No,
is
that's not it.
this?
That's not it. That's not it.
What is that?
No idea.
Wait, let me go to images actually. Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
It's so
This ain't
bad.
this ain't it.
He's human
What is
sized.
that?
He's human sized in that movie.
Like, hold on, let me zoom into this. What? Oh, I can't zoom in more than that. What is that? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah,
Dude's off some crack, yo.
it's
That's not it. That's that that's not it. That's
Bro,
not it.
I don't know how you can fuck that up. Oh my god.
Yeah. What would be the worst live action anime then? It's not gonna be One Piece, and I think there might be something worse than Dragon Ball Evolution.
I
I'd
think
I haven't seen any live
I'd
action.
say Death Note.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Death Note too, honestly.
Yeah, that might be.
Death
can see
Note,
that
it
one
was
being
they screwed it up. I don't, and that
I
would
wouldn't even give it a
that'd be an
try.
easy one. That'd be an easy
Yeah,
one,
you would
bro.
think. You would think, right? It's just a
Dude,
damn
but
book. People dropping that's easy.
I mean, they did what the Final Fantasies.
They did Final
They
Fantasy
did?
live action.
No, not Final Fantasy. Oh no, Final Destination. That's what I'm thinking about. Final Destination.
That's a movie,
What? Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, I know. Think about it. The CGI in Final Destination, right?
right?
That
Oh,
like the death scenes in Death Note are just
Oh
like
no, yeah, that would be insane. That would
Light,
be
I
actually
didn't
insane.
watch it, but I gotta ask. Light Yagami's
it,
actor, was he good?
No.
no,
Okay, then
no,
you can't. How you
Visually,
gonna?
no.
Nah.
Just
What
think
about his
about it though.
acting?
Like
Was
if
he
they
crazy?
if no
yeah, from the clips
no
I've seen,
dude.
I would say no.
No, it was just your normal high school kid that found a notebook that could kill people and killed a few people, went kind of crazy and
Yeah.
jumped off. I think jumped out of a helicopter or jumped off a Ferris wheel.
What?
That's
Yeah,
weird.
Okay.
Jose, what do you got as the worst live action anime?
Well, I'm only seeing one, so it's gotta be Dragon Ball. I've not seen
Mm,
any other ones.
That's
don't
fair.
watch
That's fair.
anymore.
That's
No,
that,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not even worth.
legitimately, every single one is so
Yeah,
bad.
did y'all forget
Yeah,
Avatar:
it's
The
not.
Last
It's not.
Airbender?
Okay,
Huh?
yeah, that one was bad
Oh
too.
my
That one,
god,
You
bro.
said
not
what?
compared to
This
Dragon Ball,
shit.
but it was still bad.
That one's on the bottom, like
Which one?
bottom of the list. Avatar: The Last
It's
Airbender.
tied with Evolution, bro. It's tied with Evolution, honestly.
Tied. That's fair.
Evolution's
Oh
worse.
That's fair.
Evolution's worse, but
no,
it's still
bro.
bad.
I
Don't sit here and say you
remember.
liked it. Don't sit here and say
No,
you
I'm
No,
liked
not.
it, bro. Oh, okay, you scared me, bro. I thought you was about to say that.
me?
Yeah,
No,
you. I was about to ban you,
no,
bro. I was about to ban you, bro.
no. They
I'm
messed
not
it
gonna
up
lie.
so bad. Gets banned
The
first
one
episode. You're out of here. You're out.
How do you
You're
feel
out.
about the new one? The new one that's coming out. I don't know if y'all have seen
that's gonna be
anything.
just as bad. It's gonna be just as bad.
You
I
think
already
so?
know it.
I
Yes.
think it's gonna be better at least. It's at least gonna
No,
be better.
It
I
might
have
be
no
better.
faith.
No,
It
it's
might be
gonna
Even
be
if
I
it's
better.
have no
better,
faith.
it's not gonna be much better.
How much have
That
you
I
seen?
already know. Just the trailer.
Trailer wise. I
None.
don't know if there was a
None.
trailer. I take that back.
None.
Nothing. You haven't seen
What?
what they look like.
No. But
Oh, so how you can't say nothing then? And let me
because I
put it
watched the
out to you.
first one. I watched the first one.
Well, no,
Hey,
this
They're
is
gonna
this
do
is
better.
this
They're
is
gonna do
something
better.
totally new. Hold
They're
on,
gonna do better.
let me show you. Let me show you a little something.
The first one was so
Nah,
bad they cannot redeem themselves. They cannot
Nope.
redeem
bro.
themselves.
I'm about to
You know
show you
what's
the main cast.
you know how much money they had to have lost
You're
for
either gonna
that
like this
episode,
or this is
that
gonna
movie?
piss you off. It's hold on. Get ready for this. Ready for Aang. Wait for it. Did it not go up? Oh, there we go. There we go. We got some lag
Zoom in a
going
bit.
on, but
Okay, that's like
I've
You
seen
know who
people
that looks like?
online split for 50. Oh god.
You know who that looks
honestly.
like? It looks like his son's son from the Korra show. That's what he looks like.
I haven't seen Korra, so I wouldn't know. I believe
It
there's
looked like it looks
more.
like they just grabbed some little random Chinese kid off the street and shaped his
Oh,
head,
it did.
slapped arrow on his head.
Zuko.
Just
I don't
being
know, but
honest.
I don't like Zuko.
That's
Zuko is the only one
Zuko.
I have a
Was
problem with.
it?
Zoom in on him? Yeah, I was gonna say it.
I just
Nah.
don't like it. I don't.
You can't lie. This
Sokka's alright.
yeah,
Sokka's
Sokka.
alright.
That's who it was. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty spot on. Sokka. That's pretty spot on. The hair, the
Shogatara?
head shape. Katara.
Bro,
I
that's
mean,
not even close.
I don't see an issue.
Oh
they got
yeah,
their hair
I,
right. They got
the
their hair
hair's
right.
right. Yeah,
I'll give them
but
that. They got their
I
hair
don't,
right.
I don't, I don't. Yeah, but
All right,
how can?
so
Yeah,
go
they can
around.
get the hair
Yes or
right,
no.
but not get the fucking face. Get
W or
the
L
face
casting.
right.
W
L.
or L casting.
Oh,
Adrian.
no.
no, hell yeah.
L.
Jose.
L, yeah.
I'm giving it a W. I'm rocking with it for now. So
Really?
I don't mind it. I really don't.
You're too
Listen, the
optimistic
casting's
for that.
okay. The casting's okay.
I'm giving it a chance. If it's
But
bad,
for
look,
live action, it
if
can
it's
be
bad, then
okay.
it's bad. I'm gonna be dead honest about it. But I have some faith. Same thing with One Piece.
I haven't seen they're gonna go for 0 and 2, bro. Just no way.
Even if it does,
0-2.
it's gonna be better than the first one. I think it's gonna at least blow it out of the water.
No.
Like putting them side by side.
No.
That's being generous. I got that's being generous, bro.
That's
Yeah,
being
I
way
mean,
too
bare minimum,
generous.
it's gonna beat it. Bare minimum, it's gonna beat it.
It's being
Probably
way
it
too
probably will
generous.
beat it. They're coming out with the adult story for them, so that's gonna be good.
I heard. I don't know much about it, but I heard that was on the way, which is a huge.
That one's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, with everything said, y'all think One Piece has the best chance to be the best anime live action?
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
Oh, yeah,
I
it is,
still
yeah.
think,
I think it
but it's still
definitely.
live action.
It definitely helps that Oda is like so
Oh, yeah.
involved.
Imagine
with
if he
too.
wasn't there, it would be bad.
It probably
if Oda
would.
was
It'd be
involved,
worse. It'd be worse if
Terrible.
Oda wasn't there. So we'll see.
It probably would be
It gives
it would
me
probably
more
be the
hope,
worst.
but I'm still. No, I don't know. I just.
which is fair. Like I really don't blame you for like having that mindset. Like
I
don't
mean,
know.
I still have
Everything else has
hope.
failed. That's why.
Right, I have
Like, nothing's
hope,
come close.
but it is. I don't know.
Listen, if any more anime could be good live action, it could be one. It has to be One Piece. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the only one that has a chance.
1000%.
I have too much PTSD from watching all the other
Yeah, no,
live
that's real.
actions.
That's real.
Yeah,
And it's just like I don't know if I could have hope or
Yeah.
a
That's real. But hey, it helps that it has 18 million per episode. They're putting a shit ton of money into this show.
I would hope
Like,
that
that's
would
the
work
more than
that's
Game of
crazy.
Thrones, bro.
that's crazy.
Like
It's
Game
the,
of
what
Thrones
the
was,
sixth highest?
was good quality.
The
I think
sixth
it's
highest?
yeah, it's definitely within top 10 for all time like high budget shows per episode, which is insane. Like One Piece in that top 10, almost top 5, like that's insane. It even passes The Mandalorian. I forgot I wrote that down. Like, and we know how beautiful that show was. Like the quality
That's
of The
a good.
Mandalorian.
That's probably one of the best Star Wars shows out there right now.
Mm-hmm. So for this to be 3 million minimum more than Game of Thrones and The Mandalorian, that gives me a lot of faith, quality wise and CGI. And also
would
the
hope
thing
so.
too with CGI is the trailers. It's not final cut, if you know what I mean. So like they still have time
That's
to like
what you're
touch
talking
up on it, you know. So I think the final product when we get that, I think it's gonna be pretty crisp.
That first
I
episode is
hope.
gonna make or break the whole show. for
Oh,
us, so.
facts, bro. It needs to hit 10 out of 10. If it doesn't, then the internet's gonna go on a hating spree.
See, I
Almost
hope
like funny.
I hope Oda understands what that first episode will do for that show. Like, if you don't hit that sweet spot,
The music,
just
the line, the dialogue, it needs to
the
be
scenery, the world building, like just everything with it
Everything needs to be-
needs
down to
to
the T.
hit sweet.
There's one thing
And if he
specifically that
can-
need to be peak, and it's the fighting.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
the fighting
If the
needs
fighting's
to be
not good, that's gonna ruin a lot.
it won't be able to, like, there's no way of saving it if you can't do the fighting right. Like,
I think so
That's-
far
I
what
think-
they've shown, it's looking promising. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you guys see the pics like what the snails look like? Like the snails.
I kind of like how it looks. That's literally how
It looks like how you.
Let's see if I can pull it up.
It
It's
got
like what
pretty
you expect.
accurate. It's pretty accurate, honestly.
I
Listen, as
haven't
long as
seen
they
it.
change appearance for every person that talks to them, then that's fine. Then they got it right. Then they got it right. Then
They probably won't.
Hey, if they
Is it
add that
about-
little detail in, that's how you know it'll be good.
If they do add that detail,
There you
oh my.
That's pretty good. This is pretty good when it loads in. There we
yeah,
go.
look, see, they added Garb's mustache there, so like or
That's
beard,
perfect.
So they
That's
have
that's
to-
perfect. Actually, where's my
Okay,
where's
yeah.
my transponder at? Actually, never mind. That's what's holding up my phone right now. Never mind. But I have a snail transponder holding up my phone right now.
Nice.
This way.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know.
Do you still have your
Yeah.
ringtone as the?
Oh yeah,
snail
yeah. It's the but up,
transponder?
Yep.
like yeah, no, that it has to. See,
Nah,
the thing that I
SOW.
do though is that everyone who doesn't watch One Piece gets that ringtone, the ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. But everyone who I know watches One Piece is Bing Sake. I had to do that, so I bought
Love
both the
that.
ringtones.
W.
Perfect.
That's a
Oh,
W. That's a W.
That's a huge W.
Yo, but with everything that we've talked about so far, you think it'll be likely that we get a season 2, or you think it's just gonna flop and then we don't get a season 2?
All depends on the first
I
episode, because I won't say.
I feel
no, like
it,
because maybe the first episode is good. I get the first episode is important, but maybe all the rest of the show is good too. Like it's good enough to get a second season. I feel like if they put that much money into a show, there's no way they're gonna let it
No,
flop, bro.
they're investing in
yeah.
this. So
I think
it's a first sign.
I think Oda is smart enough for like to understand like if he didn't do it good enough the first season, he's just gonna be like, all right, I'm not gonna continue and keep dumping my money into this. It'll be my one and done. At least I tried and did it
I think
while
it's Netflix that's actually investing in it. I don't think Oda's. He's just he's helping advising.
Yeah,
Netflix
it's
is dumping the money
Netflix.
into
It's
it.
coming on Netflix.
Yeah.
No, is it Netflix that's dumping the money into it?
It's
See, I didn't know that.
Netflix. I
I thought it
Oda
was
was just
Oda
there to
and
advise
Netflix.
and approve stuff. Yeah, no, Oda's just there to help. Yep.
See, I hope Oda didn't sign off any rights to Netflix though.
It's also tough
I don't
too
know the
because
specifics on
Netflix
that.
isn't known for their good originals.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. With Netflix, it really is hit or miss. So it's either
They
really good or it's bad.
they come out with shows like so much, but none of it's good. So
So Stranger Things. Stranger Things is pretty
Stranger
decent.
Things, that's good. Yeah,
I mean,
but
there are those small few that are good because isn't the Ozarks the a Netflix original?
Oh, Ozark. My brother's been telling me about that.
The
I think I
Ozark,
started it. Man, it's definitely crazy.
it's deep. You gotta when you get into it, it's
That's the one
deep,
about
deep.
money laundering, right?
Yeah,
It's on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix has some bangers, yo. They definitely have some
they
studios
definitely
that
have
people don't
some
know about.
bangers. So I'm hoping they actually do good by the One Piece.
I think the chances are
fan
higher than
base.
not.
What I want to
Yeah.
know is where they're gonna leave off at when they do end the first season.
Ooh, I think it's them going. It's either gonna be them. I don't think they're gonna get to the Grand Line, I think it's gonna end off with them going to Logetown, or maybe they end it with Logetown after they get away from the smoker. So I don't know.
yeah,
I think
that
it's
has
gonna.
to be it. That has
So
to
you
be
think
it.
we'll be able to see? You think we'll see Dragon?
Oh,
That's
Think about
50-50.
that.
I think it might end at the beginning of Logetown before we see Dragon. So I think that's possible too.
Oh,
And season
okay.
2, they start off with Luffy about to get struck by lightning. That would be a crazy start to season 2. For people who don't watch the anime and they start season 2 with that crazy moment, yo, that would be perfect. Perfect
I
transition.
think
That would keep the hype going too.
I would want
That
them
will
to
make them.
finish
That
off
will make them watch the anime. That will make them watch the anime.
Yes,
Honestly.
literally. That
They'll be like,
moment, they
what?
need to nail that moment. That moment was so
Personally, I
crazy the
want
first time I watched it.
I
personally I
feel
want them to
it
finish off
will.
with them going up the red line.
Well, I also do feel it's going to be a very popular show just because One Piece.
It's gonna bring in new
Exactly.
fans. People who haven't
Oh
watched the anime
yeah.
are gonna watch the show and
Oh
they're probably
yeah.
gonna fall in love with it.
They're probably gonna.
Same way that
Everybody's gonna
all of us
probably
have.
come in and try to start doing a hate piece on One Piece, but yet,
Oh man, that's happening now. That's not gonna be
I
hard
mean,
to do.
yeah, but
It's
just
just that
imagine
community
how
is gonna
much
grow
more.
for the One Piece haters.
Oh yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. I mean, they're gonna hate at first, but then they're obviously gonna have to go check out the anime, and then once they check out the anime, oh my god! I mean, I used to
They're
hate
gonna
One
love it.
Piece.
Yeah,
Man, I
you
remember
did. I remember you said that. What'd you say? The characters look weird or something like that.
I didn't like the art
You didn't like
style
the
at
art style.
first.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's
The
what gets
characters look
everybody
too
in the
weird,
beginning. It's
and
such
I
a
didn't
unique
like
art
that it
style
was.
that
See,
It
nobody's
really
seen how
is.
how
I
cool
also
it
had
is.
that.
The art
I also
style
had
and how
that.
long it is.
Yes.
Right, yeah, I was gonna say I also had that
The length is a
stereotypical,
big turn off
oh,
for
it's
people.
too many episodes. But here's my thing. Here's what I
Not
tell
enough.
everybody. Exactly. You ever watch an anime and it's a short one, right? You watch it and you get all the way through it and you just want more, more,
That
more.
empty feeling,
And
bro. I hate that.
you just keep craving it. But it's not gonna come and there's no more of it. And so you gotta wait. Well, with One Piece you got 1,000 episodes, 1,073 now.
A lot.
1,074 and 5 these next 2 weeks, or 76
Yeah.
the next 2 weeks. So
I think it might creep up to 1,500, man, before it
like
ends. I think that's
I'm
possible.
hoping it
Not
hits
like
2K. I'm hoping it hits 2K
2K. Oh, that'd
at
be
some point.
fantastic.
that
That'd
would
be
be
That'd
fantastic.
be
amazing.
insane.
But here's
Yeah.
here's the thing though, like you have 1,000 episodes to binge. You got a whole year to even get remotely
Peak
caught up
content. Peak.
to where we're at now. And,
Yeah.
and the thing with One Piece is just it progressively gets better. The lore, the story, the like questioning, the everything around One Piece just progressively gets better. Like the one theory I had was I don't know if you guys remember when I first started One Piece, my biggest theory was the Willa D theory, right? And now that I'm caught up, I actually was quite right. I
What
guess
was your
that
theory again?
my theory was that the Willa D was a family line that
You did pretty. You was telling me
everybody
that in
with
Alabasta,
the
bro.
I told you that before Alabasta. I said everybody with the middle initial D is related somehow.
Yeah,
And
you called that. I can give you that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're enemies of the government somehow, and the government doesn't like anyone. I guessed the whole thing, bro.
You were almost there. It was
D,
the Celestial Dragons, but
yeah,
close enough. But
but
close
like,
enough, though.
bro, I guessed that all the way back in like Alabasta, and all
Which
of
is
you
crazy.
said, "No, there's no way. There's no way."
I don't know, bro. We just didn't want you to be
Yeah, we
right,
didn't.
bro. Like we just don't
Yeah.
want you to be right
Honestly, you know.
It's
specifically, bro.
it's because I'm tall. You guys are short. I see how it is.
Right, I'm 6'8", bro.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
You're
Honestly,
but stand
seven
five
up
foot,
foot
bro.
small.
No,
Seven
I
foot.
wish,
six,
bro.
5 foot
I wish,
7.
bro.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
I look down on you, bro. Just know that.
You wish you
We're
looked
all
down on
talking out
me.
of our ass to Nate right now, by the way. Keep that in mind. You know,
Yes.
this man's way taller than all three of us. But I am taller than these two guys below me. So if that means
I'm just
Funny,
anything.
taller
bro.
than
So
everybody.
funny.
That's actually really funny, yeah.
Still
But
talking
no,
on your
The
ass.
little two short kings, at the bottom.
but going back to One Piece though. So like with the live action specifically, are there like any certain points that like it needs to hit on the mark for you to be like, okay, this show is good?
The way the characters act. Like, if Usopp isn't
Exactly.
like trying to back out of every single fight, then I don't.
After this, bro, after we get off from this, you got to watch the behind the scenes, bro. If you haven't yet, because they show Usopp like playing in character, bro. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's
Is it
pretty spot
okay?
on. Yeah, so I think you should
Yeah,
give that a watch after.
I'm with Jose. If they don't show a good enough aspect of Usopp being scared of every aspect of life, I'm gonna be upset because then how are you gonna truly like learn Usopp's dream? Usopp's whole dream is to become a
Brave
someone that never is like scared, is never like
to be a brave man.
shy.
Yep.
Yeah, just to be a brave man
Mm.
and
A brave
live
warrior of
a
the
I'm
sea,
just gonna
bro.
throw out Elbaf.
right.
If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I
That's so
wish.
insane.
Adrian, what about
I
you,
think
bro?
I think we all know.
I guess if they get the emotional scenes right, like with Nami
So yeah.
and with and Sanji, because
Ooh.
that whole scene's so insane in the
Yeah.
anime.
Yep. And then
That's what
Shanks
really
I
made
too.
also
Nami like.
Shanks giving the hat to Luffy. Luffy was sobbing when he got that hat. So I'm curious how they're gonna do that. They do have the
I hope
all the kid voice actors casted. I don't know if y'all saw that or not.
Oh, I didn't
I
see that.
hope that
Ooh,
But they gotta
the
show
so
the
that
backstories and everything too.
So they need all of them as kids.
oh yeah. I hope that they do the pacing right though.
Ooh,
Like
that's a
the
big one.
pacing of the anime. Because if they do it too fast, then it's not in my opinion it's not gonna be good at all. Like it won't it's gonna feel too rushed. You're not gonna get the
I
full
agree.
story, you're not gonna get the full emotions, you're not gonna get anything. You're not gonna get the character development, you're not gonna get any of it. It's just gonna be way too rushed. And it's not good. So that's my one big thing. I hope they get the pacing correct and don't go too fast.
I get it.
I see what you're
You
talking
want
about.
you want to learn. You want the world building to be on par with the anime, which is probably not gonna be, but for live
Well, I don't want
action.
it to be just as on par. I mean, it doesn't have to be like perfect, but like I want people who haven't watched the anime yet to understand the feelings of each character and
Ooh,
to grip
I
their
got it.
heartstring and like everything. Like I want them to understand what each character's dream and their passion and what's pushing them to be a part of the Pirate King's crew. You know?
Let's see what y'all think about this. That's all of them as kids. Thoughts, good, bad. Luffy, I'm very skeptical on. Sanji,
Yeah,
I think it's fine.
Luffy.
Sanji's
Actually, no.
doing
Actually,
really
I
good.
like Luffy's. Sanji looks
Usopp's
good.
No,
is,
me, I'm
Usopp's is
iffy
good.
on.
Usopp is good, and Zoro's is good. Yeah, they're pretty spot on for
So
both,
it's
actually.
whole pass all the way around.
Yeah, I say all the way around. Good. Big
Yeah.
cast is pretty good.
I'm actually surprised y'all gave it a pass. I thought y'all would have said maybe no, but I don't
Like I
know. I'm
said,
not gonna lie. For
I'm
me, I'm a little
iffy
bit.
on
I'm a
I'm
little
iffy
bit.
on Nami, but
That's also one frame, so I think even for myself, I need to see more before I judge off of like one frame.
right.
Switch it back.
I wonder how accurate you're gonna get with that with Nami's backstory, with like her mom and
with
everything,
her ending up being a
Yeah.
pirate. That reveal,
with like Arlong. Yeah,
yeah, that's
No,
gonna
with
be
her
interesting.
mom and Arlong. Because I wonder how that's gonna pass over nowadays.
This show has potential to be mad bloody. I'm not gonna lie, because Game of
I hope
Thrones
it
was
is.
like really bloody, and then this has a higher budget than Game of Thrones. So, like certain scenes, like Arlong biting Luffy in the shoulder, like it's gonna be a lot of blood going around.
Did they come up with a rating for the
Especially
show yet?
when
I don't think so. I think it's too early.
yeah, and how they gonna get when Arlong got smacked by the what was that move? The axe hammer when he shot
Oh,
him
when it
all
when
the
it
way
went
through
through
the
when it went through Arlong,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So
how are they gonna
that's
get
in the trailer.
Arlong's blood splatter and all that?
I think in terms of blood, I think they'll nail that. I think it's more
They
of the
showed they
execution
showed
of the
like a
move.
bit of it from. They showed a bit of it in the trailer of that move. Of
Of
that move.
oh yeah, it was like maybe
They
four
show a
frames.
little bit, but I don't. I just
It
on.
For
looked
how
fine
it
to
looks
me
next to the
from
anime,
the.
it's pretty spot on. It's just the
Yeah.
destruction
Honestly,
part is what I want to see. It going up looked fine, but we got to see how it looks when he actually destroys it. I think that's
That's
going to
what
be a
I'm
big thing
saying.
too.
I want to know.
So if you had to give it all a 1 through 10 for your current hype level for the live action, a week before it drops for episode 1, what would you give it right now? Starting with Nate.
I'd say either a 6 or a 7 out of 10.
All right, you, Adrian.
I would say a 6.
Jose.
I would say 8, just because I have high expectations.
True, true. I think for me, I'd probably have to give it a solid 9, just because I've been watching so much stuff. So like I've seen so much of the background, so much of this, interviews with actors, interviews of all of them together. So they're all like really close. You all should check out the interviews because like them, they're like thick and thin type shit right now. So it's kind of cool seeing it like that because that's how the Straw Hat crew is. So also Nami and Sanji are dating. Sanji gets the W. They're dating in real life.
Let's
Hey,
go, bro.
So for
Wait, in the
once, he
let's
actually
anime?
gets the
go.
win. No, in real life. They're dating in real life. So Sanji wins. It's
A
It's a
it's
W
it's
for Sanji,
all
W.
good.
bro.
So
It's a
it's
W
about
for
time.
Sanji.
Sanji achieved his dream, bro. Let's go.
Mhm. So, and that's a perfect way to end off this first episode. Appreciate all you guys for coming on. We're going to be doing more episodes for sure. So, if you liked
Definitely.
this first episode, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment if you so wish, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.
See ya.